Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Pageant Mogul. My name is Josh Mostrom, and this is Pageantry with Daily Joshi. So today we will be joined by another candidate of the Misters of the Netherlands 2021 competition. Please welcome Dilano De Kleijn. Hello,
Hey there.
Dilano. Yes, did
Hi.
I pronounce your surname correctly?
Totally right. Yeah, that was perfect.
Okay, so how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. And you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. So, thank you so much for joining us tonight or this afternoon in the Netherlands.
Yes.
So the purpose of this interview is to get to know you more as you are currently running for the Misters of the Netherlands title. Okay, so yes, are you ready?
I think so. As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, so Delano, tell us a little something about yourself.
Oh yeah, like you said, my name is Dilano De Kleijn, running for Mr. of the Netherlands 2021 right now for the final, for the title, actually.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm doing right now is working a full-time job at Svea Solar. That's the name of the company. And what they do is basically they help you with all your electricity household. So their goal in the world is going to be exactly to replace fossil fuel. So they also sell like solar panels, EV chargers, batteries, things like that. And my role there right now is I'm the account manager. So I help people with advising stuff, what they need, how much they use, things like that. And aside from that, I'm doing a lot of sports. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
also for this competition, it's really important that your body is in shape, that you're looking
Yes.
good. Also, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of self improvement, self development, working on myself a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I heard that you were or you are a gymnast, right?
I am, yeah, true, true. I didn't know that you knew that. Yeah,
Am I looking at the next Flying Dutchman?
I hope so. Would be great. Yeah,
So for those who don't know who the Flying Dutchman is, he is Epke Sunderland. He
yeah,
is an Olympic champion for high beam, right? Correctly?
yeah, yeah. The
Correct.
high bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sad to see what happened to him during the Rio Olympics. Yeah. So I know a thing or two about gymnastics, Delano. I also
Oh, for
watch it.
real.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Not many people do watch it, so that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very unfortunate that it happened to Epke. But I
Hmm.
think he's still on fighting form, right? I actually follow him on Instagram
Yeah.
since
Okay.
London. But it's also nice to see Fabian Hambuchen win the gold during Rio because like from Beijing to London, it's like a progression for him, like bronze, silver, gold. But
Hmm.
unfortunately, Epke wasn't able to defend his Olympic gold medal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so besides gymnastics, what is it else that you do for leisure?
For what? Sorry.
What are your hobbies?
Are my hobbies? Okay. Well, like I said, a lot of self-development. I think yeah, I see that as a hobby because yeah, I think it's important to just work on yourself a lot. That you get a little bit better every day. That you do your best. That's yeah, my goal to do my best every day. And then I had a great day if I did that. What I like is reading for the self-development, listening to music, sports. At the moment, gymnastics is a little bit difficult to do because of the COVID situation, of course. So what I do right now is a lot of bodyweight training, outside running, find a bar, do pull-ups, push-ups, things like that. To still, yeah, like I said, doing my best, trying everything that I can. Aside from that, time with the family, time with friends, of course. Also a little bit difficult in these times, but still doing my best, making the most out of it.
Okay, so what is something else that most people would be surprised to know about you?
Surprised to know. Yeah, I thought the gymnastics thing was pretty surprising, but you already knew that, so
Yes. I got pretty
yeah,
excited. Sorry, I was.
man, no problem. But that's the thing that if people don't know me, that's really surprising. Not many
Hmm.
people do it, not in the Netherlands at least. So I don't know. It's difficult in the Philippines, but
Yes.
in the Netherlands, not many people, guys especially, do gymnastics. A
Hmm.
lot of people also, yeah. If when I tell it to people the first time, they say, but when you're doing gymnastics, that's just for gay people, right? Are you dancing around on the floor and doing a couple flips and things like that? So it's
Hmm.
yeah, not that popular here, but it
Hmm.
changed a bit since indeed Epke had the title in the Olympics, but
Hmm.
it's still a little bit gymnastics is not that popular here.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. But we're heading towards progressive time, so hopefully, it would be a much more accepted sport for the men as well. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty difficult to do all
It
those
is.
flips, right? Do the high bars, the rings, the pommel horse, the
True.
vault.
Yeah. 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 It
Yeah.
is.
So it's a very, very serious sport.
You can say that. Yeah. I
Yes.
did fall a lot with that things, training for that,
Hmm.
practicing that, falling down, standing up again. A lot like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the biggest misconception of people about you, like when they meet you for the first time?
Ooh, my biggest mistake. Well, a lot of people see me as a flirt because I don't know. I'm just being nice to everyone and
Mm-hmm.
making. I want to feel to make them like they're comfortable that they can be themselves with me because I don't really judge people a lot. Just everyone can be themselves with me, but a lot of people also see that as flirting. Well, I'm
Mm-hmm.
just being nice of my point of view, but a lot of people think that I'm flirting with them at that moment. So yeah.
Yeah, I think also people think that being nice nowadays is rare, so sometimes
Yeah,
people do misconstrue it. But yeah, I mean, it takes no effort to be kind, so at
exactly.
least it's innate. It's something that you are, and there's nothing bad about it.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
Yes. So, Delano, what word best describes you?
What word? I think if I would describe myself in one word, it would be optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
I in every situation, it doesn't really matter what happens to me or around me. I always try to make the best of it. There's always something positive that you get out of it, how negative the
Mm-hmm.
situation can be or may be in that time. Always in the long run, yeah, I think that you can get something positive out of it. So that's my point of view. That's how I work, how I think. In one word, yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so before we proceed to the next segment of our interview, let's entertain a couple of comments from our viewers.
Sure.
So first, we have from Brian Christopher
Hi,
Marisima.
Brian. I
He
did
says,
expect that one. He is. I think he's my biggest fan right now. I speak to him a lot. He asks me for advice and things like that. So he's a great guy, actually. Yeah.
Brian, you hear that?
Shout out to you, Brian. Thanks for all the
Yes.
support.
Okay, yeah, he's another comment from him. Miss you, Josh. Hi, Delano. I look forward to see you in the Netherlands.
Well, come visit soon. When the COVID situation is over, come visit. I will tour you around.
Another one. Oh, this is one of my friends from Germany. Hi there, Josh.
Okay.
Hello, Joanna. Yes. This one is from my co-admin and pageant mogul, Jerry Ross Yumping. Hi, Bebe Josh. Hi, Delano. Hello, Jerry.
Hello, hello.
Jerry. Jerry also manages the page, but
Okay.
she focuses on the female pageant. So
Hmm.
it's a mix of
Great.
the two. Yes, and then another one from another one of my good friends, Miss
Uh,
Mars, Farinas, Austria. She's sending us lots of love. So,
Lots of love
right.
back.
Yes, Ryan also knows Miss Mars. She worked for Man of the World last in the
Okay.
last edition, so I met
Hmm.
her there as well. Hello, Miss Mars. Good evening. Hope to see you soon. Okay, Delano. So, of course, I'm interviewing you again because you're a candidate for Misters of the Netherlands. Let's talk
Yeah.
about your journey so far. So, first question is, how did you hear about Misters of the Netherlands?
Well, I actually didn't know what it was at the first time. So the organization reached out to me via Instagram. They saw my profile there, and they thought that I was a great fit for it. So then I did my research on it. I never heard of it. Everyone knows the missus with a woman, of course, but I didn't know that it was a thing for men as well. So I thought, let's do it. Like I said, self development, self improvement is really important for me. That's a thing that I always work on. So I thought, let's give it a try, and I can develop myself probably in this competition. So,
Mhm. Okay, so when you received the message from the organization, how did you feel when you got that message?
was surprised because I I don't really see myself as a beautiful man, that I'm the best
Mm-hmm.
looking man in the world and things like that. I know that I'm not ugly, but yeah, as pretty as that, I thought, would it be something for me? But then I know for the misses, it's about more than just good looking. So I thought I can definitely give it a try because I always want to make people happy and help them with everything that I want to do. So yeah, I thought that it could be a great platform for me as well to give the world something back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what were the considerations you made that made you decide to actually come to the casting?
It was something that I didn't do before. I had no experience at all. So I like to be as much outside of my comfort zone as possible. That's where you
Mm-hmm.
improve yourself and self development and all that stuff. So that was my main decision that I thought, let's do it, let's give it a try. I can grow. Although maybe I don't even come through the first round, I will still self improve myself there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So during the casting day, how did it go for you? Did you know anyone who was there? Yes, give us what you can remember from that day.
Well, I can remember that day pretty well. I didn't know anyone at all, so it was all new for me. The experience was new. And when I came in, I needed to search a bit as well. I couldn't find a place in the first place, so
Mm-hmm.
I had to take a look around in the hotel as well. And everyone looked a bit nervous because, yeah, for a lot of people it was new. Not many guys that I spoke to that day knew of this competition and what it was about, and it was really, yeah, a lot of people were really nervous. So
Mm-hmm.
also that
Yes.
day, I tried to make everyone feel better and comfortable about themselves. So I was quite busy with that day because everyone was so nervous. I just
Yes.
said, well, just be yourself, do your best, be confident, because you can better be sent home being yourself than go further being someone else that you're not, because then this is just something that's not for you, and it's gonna be only harder if you go further when you can't be yourself. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so it was a great experience, all new. It was a long day, and I'm glad that I just made it through. I remember the jury as well, how they came in. They were all looking so good, the women
Yes.
and men. So I was like, wow, okay, this is the jury that I need to. I need
The
to show
impress.
something about myself. So yeah,
Yes.
it was really great. Yeah.
Okay, so how did you feel when you were officially selected as a candidate for this year's edition?
I was so happy. I was really happy because I did my best. I gave it my all, the best that I could that day. Because, like I said, I didn't have a lot of experience at all.
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard that I was going to the finals, I thought, wow, okay, this is gonna be my moment. Here is where the real competition is starting. Now I can self develop. Now I have time to work on the things. Now I can ask what they're looking for. If I can check,
Mm-hmm.
am I that person or am I not? So it was really great. I was just so happy in that moment. That was everything that I could feel.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so once you guys were selected, I think it was very quick that everyone's photos were posted in social
Yeah,
media. So
true.
everyone was introduced to the public, right? What was your social media like when you became a candidate?
Before or after the
I sorry, after you became like and
after?
every
Okay.
yes.
Well, it blew up like so many followers at once and messages that people saw me and liked me and fans and people that I could talk to all of a sudden because I wasn't that active on social media before because I had and have still a really busy life. So social media was not one of my top priorities at that time. But when I saw all the messages and people that want to follow me and wanted to know about my day, what I'm doing for self improvement and things like that, I started to be more active on social media as well because of all the people that started following me and asking me about those things. So it really blew up at that time. It was cool.
Okay, yes, it's normal. So welcome to the
Yeah.
pageant world, Delano.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so you mentioned earlier that when you got the message to join the casting, you did a little bit of research, right? So
Yeah.
now that you are a candidate, what are your general impressions about the world of pageantry?
Well, really positive as well because I thought a little bit before I yeah participated in the competition. I thought they can say that they look also for your inner self and how likable you are and things like that. But I didn't
Mm-hmm.
believe it at first because it's just really hard because I knew some people in the modeling world and that's a really hard world as well. So what
Mm-hmm.
they need to do is just shut up, be pretty, and do your thing there. But this is so much more. They are really looking about your yeah personality, things like that, how likable you are, how if you want to help people and things like that. So it's really great. Yeah, it's way more than just looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, so that's correct. Now, in this day, they're no longer looking for just the most beautiful person. Like they're also looking for someone who has substance, someone
yeah.
who has a purpose. So now that you have this platform, and let's say you win, what
Hmm.
is a specific cause that you would like to bring, like you bring awareness on? What do you think is your purpose?
Yeah, my purpose in life, also before this, and like you said, it's right. It's just a platform for me that I can help reaching more people with it. But what I really find important, this was also a question in your interview that we had, like the questions and all online. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really important for people to know that they can do everything that they want. I think that we live in a world where people are pretty small-minded and just do normal, then you are already weird enough and things like that. But I don't believe in all that stuff. I think if you really want something, that you can do everything. How crazy it may sound in the beginning, but I really believe that you can do anything that you want if you're willing to work hard for it, to believe in yourself, and if you really, really badly want it, then you can reach everything. So just believe in yourself, work hard, and go for it. Let
Mm-hmm.
nobody else tell you something different because I know that you can do it.
Yes, correct. So there are 44 candidates, including yourself.
Yeah.
Um, how will you make her stand out among the rest?
Well, like I said, to describe myself in one word, I think I'm the most positive one out of all, because, well, I did had a lot of experience actually, that were not so positive. So I know what I do in negative situations, and I really know myself, and I'm just really positive, and I can spread that to people. I can help them with it. So I can make feel people better, not only the candidates itself, but also especially the jury or someone like that. So I think that it's a quite unique thing that I have there in this competition.
Hmm. Okay, so Delano, so far, did this competition brought changes to you?
Well, yeah, because like I said, I wasn't active on social media at all. I did post sometimes, but it was just for fun, and it's a lot
Hmm.
more right now because once I'm in something, I want to go all the way. So now I want to win. I just want to win it. So I'm really working on myself for it. Like I said, to work out on my body, but also I did some catwalk training, and also I'm doing shoots here and there to
Yes.
work on my looks, what I can do, different perspectives from other people, other professionals. So it really changed my life at this point. And if I'm going to win, then I'm just going further and further. Like I said, just improving myself every day. I'm doing my best and working hard for it.
Yes, I can really see that you're taking this seriously, Delano. So, what
I
actually
am.
motivates you to do well in this competition?
Well, the biggest reason is, like I said, the self development
Mm-hmm.
that I get out of it, and also the platform that I can use to help other people. The further I come, the bigger my network is gonna be, the bigger my platform is gonna be, and the more people I can inspire and help with what I do. Um, and they can also, yeah, then they get to know me as well, and I'm just living by the example that everything is possible. um, so yeah, I think that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so besides being an optimistic person, what do you
Mhm.
think are the other qualities that a person should possess to be the Mister of the Netherlands?
I think a go-getter, so that you want to go all the way. So not someone who is in it for, well, yeah, I want to win Mr. of the Netherlands, but after that, I don't really care. No, they are looking for someone who wants to represent the Netherlands also international. So I think that that's really
Mm-hmm.
important. Also, social. So yeah, your likability that you can talk to everyone about anything. I think that those are the main, yeah, and that you want to make the world a better place and start with yourself. So be the good example yourself, because I think that is everything starts with yourself. And if you lead with a great example, then people will follow. So I
Mm-hmm.
also think that you need to be a leader in that point.
Yes, these are very important qualities. So you
Yeah,
hit the mark.
yeah,
Okay,
yes,
so also you mentioned earlier that you didn't know anything about Misters of the Netherlands. It was the first time
true.
that you heard of it when you got the message to join the casting. So now, as a candidate and in the future, how will you promote Misters of the Netherlands in your country?
Well, I will just look around and also tell people that they may be a fit for the Mister of the Netherlands. And also, like I said, I will be really positive about the competition because um, I think that it's really a good thing that they are looking for way more than just good looking because um, that's what the rest of the world is doing. If you look good, then you can reach a lot, but it's about way more than that. And I'm so behind that goal that they have right there. So yeah, I will definitely promote it to other people, other guys, to self-improve themselves, but also, yeah, to help other people with the platform that they get.
Mhm. Okay, so as we all know, the Misters of the Netherlands Netherlands competition currently holds two licenses to send a candidate in an international pageant. So we
Yes.
have Manhunt International and then Man of the World. So have you actually thought about which pageant you would like to compete in and why?
I did actually, and I would go for Man of the World.
Mm-hmm.
For well, for more reason that actually I'm pretty small. I'm like 1 meter 75. So I know that the manhunt is more focused on the modeling world, and in the modeling world, I'm just really small. So it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
harder for me to win that competition. And the other thing is that I'm so positive about that they're looking more to you as a person, as how you can be, how you want to help other people in the Man of the World competition. So I think that will fit me more, that will fit me better, because I think that it's way more than good looking, and Manhunt is a little bit more about the looks than Man of the World, in my opinion.
Mhm. Okay, since you already mentioned that you would prefer to go to Man of the World, their slogan is masculinity with responsibility. How would you define masculinity with responsibility?
Well, like I said, I think leading by giving a good example. So you can tell people what to do, or everything, anything like that. But if you don't lead by giving the good example, then you're not gonna be it. So I think that what they want to say, that with great power comes great responsibility. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're gonna be that, then you need to come from a really good heart and really do your thing, and giving the great example for the rest of the world, because then you are the man of the world.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I forgot to ask this earlier. We are already progressing towards a more
Yeah.
serious part. Yeah,
Mm.
but what do you think is your edge among the other candidates?
Oh, my edge. It's pretty difficult to say because everyone is so different, but good in their own way, so unique. So it
Mm-hmm.
really depends on what we are looking for in the Netherlands and what the organization wants yeah, to want to go with international. But I
Mm-hmm.
think that my edge is, like I said, I have a lot of experiences in my life that were not that positive. They were pretty hard to go through. So
Mm-hmm.
that helped me to be strong, to build a strong personality, to be positive and a go-getter. So if I want something, then I'm gonna do everything for it in my power to reach it. So I will just give everything to win. And then
Mm-hmm.
also, if I'm not winning, then I don't have any regrets because I gave it my all.
Yes,
I
correct.
think that's really my power in this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how important is it for you to win Misters of the Netherlands?
How important. It's not the end of the world if I don't win it, but
Mm-hmm.
I would be really happy if I would win it. Like I said, because I gave it my all. I just work hard for it like every day. So I think that I also deserve to win it. So I would be really disappointed if I did not win it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. So who do you think is your like biggest competition at this stage of the competition?
Ooh, biggest competition. Also a pretty hard one, like I said, because the guys are
Yes.
so different. Oh, they are so unique, and there were a lot of great guys that could win, I think. Um, but I think one of my favorites would be Mike. Would really be a good fit in my opinion, and also
Mm-hmm.
Chardo is doing really well also internationally. So I think those
Mm-hmm.
two could win. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, well, actually, yes. The lineup this year is very much promising. It's like I'm already looking at an international pageant. So I even told Ryan, you can opt to not hold a final for 10 years and just select each and every one of them to compete every year
Yeah,
for you.
that would be great.
All right.
Arrange
So
that, and I'm in.
just choose what year you prefer and probably start with the ones who are about to be over age
Yeah,
to the
yeah, yeah,
youngest.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so in case you like go internationally or even just now, if you are to bring one item from your country and use it to promote the Netherlands, what would it be and why?
Ooh, what item would it be and why for the Netherlands? That's a really hard one. I think that I would bring, especially from the Netherlands. It's a really hard one. There are so many thoughts about in my head right now that I could bring for the Netherlands. I think that the power of the Netherlands is that we are like um, multinational. The Netherlands
Mm-hmm.
really stand for accepting everyone, every culture, being yourself, being straight, gay. It really black, white, Asian. It really doesn't matter where you're coming from. Everyone is welcome here. So I was thinking to to bring an item around that, but it's so hard to find because it's so many different people. So if I think about the Netherlands and I think, and then I have an image in my head from uh, a map of the world or something like that, just to let people know that everyone is welcome in the Netherlands.
Mm-hmm. I see. I was hoping you'd say stroop waffles.
Well, I can bring them as well for you if you want.
That is compulsory. That is a requirement. Whoever wins, it's automatic, and Ryan
Okay.
knows it.
I noted it down. So,
Okay, so in case you win,
yeah.
Delano, how do you plan to make a difference?
Well, like I said earlier, by leading with a good example. So, getting I don't come from a rich family or things like that. I'm just a normal guy, maybe a little. I started a little below a normal guy, I think. I didn't have an
Mm-hmm.
easy background or things like that. So I'm the living example that everything is possible if you just work hard for it, believe in yourself, and get better every day. So that is my message that I want everyone to know for myself so that I can give the example. So um, yeah, I really think that I can help the world in that way to that everyone can do it. I'm just a normal guy who just is
Mm-hmm.
too stubborn to give up on his dreams or things like that. So I'm just gonna go at it till I'm getting there. I don't give up
Mm-hmm.
earlier, and everyone can do that if they just believe in themselves and just work their ass off, basically. Yeah.
Yes. So, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to ask this. So, there have been a lot of photo shoots so far that the Misters of the Netherlands have made for
True.
you guys,
Yeah.
for everyone to have a good experience while they're competing. And of course, even though we're in a pandemic, the organization never fails to disappoint us with content about you guys. So, among the photo shoots that you have done so far, which one is your favorite?
I think if I had to choose one, then it would be the snake, so the tropical theme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that was so different, and I like different. Like I said, going out of my comfort zone. So I never did that before. I never held a snake before or something like that. So I really like it to go all the way out of my comfort zone. Just do it, get it there, and focus on yourself. You need to look good, but also the snake needs good to look good on the picture. So that was a really
Mm-hmm.
cool shoot. Um, yeah, I think that was the most impressive one for me.
Mhm. Yes, I actually love that concept as well. But I heard something happened
Well, yeah,
with
it
you.
did.
Care to share that with us?
Yeah, sure, sure. Well, I was about the only one that really wasn't afraid of the snake. So what I was doing
Mm-hmm.
that day was helping the girl that had the snakes. I was helping her with holding the snakes and putting him around
Yes.
everyone and helping everyone to make feel comfortable and relax and just okay, nothing special there. So everything went great, and we had two snakes actually. So one snake was really just calm and relaxed, and everything was cool and okay. And then we needed to switch from snakes because the colors were different, and they wanted also the other snake. Um,
Yes.
and it was not my turn, so someone else was actually. yeah, before me, but he was so damn nervous because he didn't knew the snake, and he didn't want to go first. So I told to him, well, like if I can help you with that, I can go first. You know, I'm not afraid, so I can make the snake feel comfortable and relax again. So well, yeah, let's do it. And he said, okay, well, that would help me actually. So I thought, well, okay, no problem. I'm not afraid. Let's go. So the snake around my neck, and this snake was just he was really active. So he was turning
Mhm.
around my neck and things like that, and everything was okay. But behind me there were some bush things, and he did go in the bush. So I was like, "Come back, snake!" So I turned him back to the camera. But when I did that, the snake pulled like a tree or something with him. So the photographer catches the tree, and from that movement that she did, the snake was like in shock. He just was afraid.
Yes.
So then he bit me in my hand, and I was like,
Mhm.
okay, but I'm not done with the photo shoot. So just look good, be pretty, nothing, everything. You do everything for the picture. So just go. And afterwards, the photographer she said, well, do I see blood here? And I was like, yeah, I just got bitten. Why didn't you say anything? Well, it is dangerous, things like that. So I was just like, well, I just do everything for the picture, and I'm glad that I did because the photo that we actually used was the one after I got bitten. So that was the best picture as well. So it was definitely worth it. And afterwards, some papers here in the Netherlands reached out to me. Well, like, hey, share your story and things like that. So I've been in the papers as well. So it was
Wow.
really good. It was really
Mhm.
good for me in the end.
Like the snake gave you more power to do well in the shoot.
Exactly. Yeah,
And it turned out well, very well. So,
thank you.
yeah, I guess sometimes beauty is pain.
It is. It is.
Yes. Okay, so before we proceed to the next segment, let's entertain a few comments from our viewers
Sure.
again. So first we have from Fritz Umahag Orteras. Hi Josh, hi Delano.
Hey there, Fritz.
Mhm. We have someone from Indonesia.
Okay.
Fikuri. Hola, Joshi and
Hola.
Delano.
Hola. ¿Cómo
Oh,
estás?
yes, Fikuri. It's Fikuri's birthday today.
Oh, congratulations! Happy birthday.
Yes. Oh, Delano, I'm very curious. Why is it that if it's someone's birthday in the Netherlands, you prefer to say congratulations than happy birthday?
That's a good question because a lot of people in the Netherlands don't really like their birthday because they're getting older, and that's not a good thing in the
Mm,
Netherlands.
I
We don't want to be
see.
old. We want to be 25 like a lifetime for the rest of our lives.
Yes,
So
me
we have
too.
birthdays till we're 25, and after that, it's just congratulations because you're still 25. You're not aging, and a birthday is aging. So I think that's the reason.
Okay, I'll take note of that. So next time I when I greet someone from the Netherlands on their birthday, I'll say congratulations instead. Or when how you say it? Is it gefeliciteerd?
Yeah, gefeliciteerd. Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay. From now on, that's how I'm going to greet everyone from the Netherlands. Okay,
That's
next
a
we
good one.
have something from Brian. I agree with Delano that you can do anything, even if it sounds crazy at first.
Thank you, Brian, for believing in me again. Always.
Yes. Okay, we have Despi Baladera. Despi Ba. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Despa Biladeras. I usually can say this surname correctly. Hi Joshi. Good luck, Delano.
Thank you.
Yeah, so DM is a very a pageant enthusiast as well. So and DM is also one of Paul's greatest supporters when he competed at Manhunt. So thank you,
Cool.
DM, for tuning in. Yeah. Okay. Fikuri says, thank you, Joshi and Delano. Makes sense for saying congrats. Congratulations, Fikuri. Hope you're having a wonderful birthday. Okay, so for those who are tuned in, just leave your comments and we'll entertain them later on again. So now we proceed to the next segment. Delano, of course, as you know, we are in a global pandemic.
Yeah.
Everything shut down. I think already for a year already. So when all of these started, how did you cope up with during the first lockdown?
Well, it was pretty hard for me because I'm always busy. I'm not good in doing nothing. I just hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do something always. So I'm always busy and always keeping myself busy. So at first I was like, well, okay, a couple weeks. Maybe it's good for me to relax for a while because I never do it. So the COVID situation like forced me to do nothing for a while. So I actually, in the beginning, it was pretty good for me, so I could relax and get back to myself again more. But right now, as we're still going, well, like I said, I'm just making the best out of it, like everything in life. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting along. I just bought some equipment as well to gym, to work, can keep working on my body because well yeah, like you said, I can't do gymnastics right now because everything is closed. Fitness as well, so I need to improvise a bit there. But it is well, it's pretty great for me right now because I just developed another way of working. Like I work from home a lot, and you can also self-develop from home a lot. Reading, like watching videos on self-development. I meditate every day, so it really helped me with taking a step back and watch what I already did in the world and reflect on that and keep getting better. Just take the time for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you bought equipment just to keep up with your fitness. What
Yeah.
else did you do to keep yourself busy during the lockdown? Also, besides working, of course. Let's strip that out of the of your answers already.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I just work a lot. I just like it to work. But like I said, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
self-improvement. I read a lot, um, and go out with a family. So we take a walk because we can't do anything else. But walk with them,
Mm-hmm.
also talk with them, right there, help them as well. With friends also. What do I do further? Oh yeah, I started to play piano again. I can play piano, but I didn't do it for a while because I was always so busy with everything. So now I have more time, so I'm teaching myself the piano back again. So that's nice as well. Yeah, I think that those are the main things. I just work and I sport a lot. That's the main part of my week. But the rest is just nice to do as well. Yeah, I have more time now for family and friends, so that's great.
Yes, I do have a piano as well. I used to play when I was a child, but
Yeah.
I've forgotten it. Like I can only do the basics now.
Yeah, that's too bad.
So, from what I know, the Netherlands is currently on the second lockdown, right? And when this
Mhm.
happened, there were protests. So, what are your thoughts about your country being placed on a second lockdown, and what are your thoughts about the protests?
Well, apparently a second lockdown was needed because just there were a lot more people getting sick and didn't feel well. And when we had the first lockdown, that number of people that were getting sick or it just went down. So I think that health is the most important thing to have. That just comes first. So if a lockdown is needed for your health, for someone's health, to help someone, especially the group of older people or someone with a disability or someone like that. If you can help them with it, then just yeah. If the lockdown is needed for that, then just do it. what I think about the protests is it's hard for me to say because I understand their point of view as well, but I don't think that this was the way. You can have a free opinion here in the Netherlands, so you can say whatever you want to say here, basically. And if you don't agree with the lockdown because you want your freedom, then I can understand that it's hard for a couple people to get through those times. So I get where they're coming from, but this was just wrong because were just fucking up a lot of things, stores and putting things on fire, and it was like a war zone in some places here, and that's just not the way. That's my opinion on it.
No
Yeah.
worries. It's okay. So of course, vaccines are somehow already being produced, or people are already getting vaccinated. So,
Mm.
how confident are you about getting vaccinated?
Well, if like I said, if it helps Netherlands, the world, everyone else with getting better, with getting back their old lives, then I just say just do it because it helps people don't get sick that much anymore. And if they get sick, it's not that bad. I mean, if you get sick when you're not vaccinated, then for some people it's not that bad. I heard, but for some other people they die from that. So
Mm-hmm.
the more people are getting vaccine, the well, then we can get our freedom back. I think. So I think that everyone should get the vaccine. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I know this is a very serious topic. So now let's get to know you a little bit more better. I'll be asking you a series of pageant questions from something that will test your wits and, of course, um, your stance on something more serious. Okay,
Mhm. Sure.
so first question, Delano, what makes you blush?
What makes me blush? I don't blush that quick, I must say. But yeah, when I blush, it's when people compliment me about um, doing, yeah. If I do something good and people say something, people notice that and say something about it, and I'm really like, okay, well, thank you for saying that because you make me feel good. And also when I help people and people really go from a fucked up situation to reaching their full potential, then I'm so glad, and that can make me blush without even saying anything. So yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so if there are no rules for one day and you could
So
be outrageous, what would you do?
well, at the moment, I would just go back to the gym, just doing the gymnastics because I really miss it. The gymnastics, doing flips, and missing the adrenaline rush, really. So that would be my first thing. And going out after that, going to a restaurant because those are all closed in the Netherlands as well, to eat something good with a good
Mhm.
in a good mood and nice music in the background and candlelight and things like that. That's what I would do first.
Okay. Oh, I'm also curious. So gymnastics has is like two types, right? Either you're an artistic or a rhythmic gymnast. Does it apply to the men as well?
No, we don't
Uh,
have really a rhythmic. No, so it's
okay.
always without music.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna stop with the gymnastics questions. Okay.
We can talk about it later if you want to know more. Then
Yeah.
we can
Okay.
just be private.
Because you keep on mentioning flips, but I do recall watching the Olympics, and there's also like an apparatus, or sorry, an event for the trampoline, but it's not part of like
Sure.
the usual rotation
No,
to
it's
be
not
an all
gymnastics.
around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go back to the pageant questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If you were to win the lottery and let's say you win 1 million euros, what would you do with the money?
That would be great. First, what I would do is, well, working on my own dreams. So build an own company that also helps people with reaching their dreams and goals in life, because I really think that that's important. So, like a business that helps startups or things like that to get to their goals and invest in those things. So, also in the long term, that 1 million can make more, so that I can provide for my family and the people that I love, that they don't have to ever worry about money anymore, because I know what it is to worry about money, and it's just
Yeah.
not good. So that's the first thing that I would do. And if that's all clear and steady as a rock, if it can't go anything wrong with that, then I'll invest also in like um, good causes or things like that, or maybe set up something myself, because I don't think that everything is fair in this world. Like
Hmm.
in the Netherlands, we throw away food when nobody wants it anymore, and there are some countries where they don't even have food to eat, and that's,
Hmm.
yeah, well, really hard for me to know. I always get angry when people throw away food. You can't throw away food when I'm around, like not at all. You just put it in the fridge or anything like that, and I eat it tomorrow or I eat it right now, because I know that there are people working their ass off for food and they still don't have
Yes.
enough. So I think that, well, those people can get some help from me as well. That I can maybe build a school there for them, so that they can get educated and get better jobs to provide them food, but also give them food and help them, because it's just the basics. And just get a roof over your head and have food to eat and drinks to take care of
Hmm.
yourself. Yeah.
Okay. What is something that you have done that you will never do again?
Ooh, there are not many things that I would never do again, to be honest. Um, Something that I would never do again. I think for me the main thing, it's not a big thing, but I did lie pretty much when I was younger, and I just hate it. I just don't want to do it anymore, and you just need to be open and honest. And if people can't appreciate that, then they're not the right people. But that's just the main thing that you can always do the best. So for me, it is lying. I don't want to ever lie again. Just be honest.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, um, what would you like to tell to people who say that pageants are no longer significant?
Ooh, I would ask why, because I don't judge that quick. I always
Hmm.
want to hear the other one's opinion. So I would ask why they think that. I mean, I don't agree, but yeah, I'm curious about why would you say something like that, and also tell my opinion on it, and then maybe we can have a discussion. Maybe I can change his mind. I probably can.
Hmm. Okay. So, a lot of people are saying that only men with white complexion can
Yeah.
win pageants.
So
What is your opinion about this?
I totally disagree. I well, totally disagree. I don't know why do you need to be white? I
Hmm.
just no, I just don't agree.
Yeah.
That's everything that I can say. Is someone that is black or Asian, like I said, it doesn't really matter for me. You can be way better than me. Well, I'm pretty white, so you can still win from me when you're black
Yes.
or Asian, or I don't really care. Everyone is equal, and if there's someone better or beautiful in what they look or the insides, you can win.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Some people who are against pageantry say that it's not right because it's like objectifying the person. So, what do you think? What are your comments about this?
Well, I don't think that that's right. It's uh, yeah, I think that is an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can't say really. Let's say someone wins Mr. of the Netherlands. It's it's a lot of opinion in that decision. So it's not that if you win it, then you are the best of the world and best of the Netherlands, and there's no one better than you. No, in that moment, they made a decision that for the Netherlands, they're looking for someone like that. But that
Hmm.
doesn't mean that the other competitors are bad or anything like that. I think, like I said, everyone is unique and everyone is good in something else. So. Well, no, I just don't agree with that statement as well.
Hmm. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, Delano, let's say you're on your way to a march, and
Yeah,
someone hands you a blank sign and a marker. What would you write down and why?
a black sign and a marker to a mall. I would write, well, my mission. I think I would go back to my mission. So I want people to know that they can do everything. So I would write something down like, "You are enough. You are perfect.
Hmm.
Just keep going." Something like that, because eventually you will get there.
Yes, that is a very wonderful message.
Mm,
Okay. So, online bullying and peer pressure are now more prevalent because of the easy access to the internet.
mhm.
What would you advise to the young people to prevent being consumed by this negative culture?
I would say go back to the basics, because I think a lot of people get depressed because of social media. They only see like the perfect picture, the best things in life, and they compare their real life with just the social media life, and that's just not real. So I think that they need to work on appreciate the things that they have, the loving family, the roof over their head, the food, that they just wake up in the morning. I mean, that's not so normal as we think. So just be glad and happy with everything you have, and work on your dreams that you want to achieve. And if you don't have a dream yet, think about that, because that's really something that gives you purpose and makes you happy as well. I think if you live without a purpose, that can be really hard sometimes as well. So find your purpose and work on that. That's way better than all the social media stuff that we learn. It's also the reason I think that a lot of people use people and love things. Well, I need that people are meant to be the other way. So you need to love people and use things, not the other way around. That happens a lot these days because of social media as well, I think.
Hmm. Okay, so do you think being a public figure should you respond to ruthless criticism online? Let's say people have have some thoughts about you. Do you think
Mhm.
you would address them, or do you know how to like address them? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a difference between bashing and constructive criticism. So as a public figure, how would you respond to ruthless criticism?
Well, I think it's good. So, in my opinion, when I get haters or things like that, I think, wow, I'm doing something really good, because they're worrying about my life and not their own. Because I don't know, their own is boring or something like that. I really love haters because I think they help you grow as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I don't know if I would react to it. I have a couple haters and I don't react to it because it's just negative energy, and I just want to be optimistic, like I am an optimistic butterfly, and don't give attention to that negative way of thinking, because that's just not me. And I think a lot of people are doing it for the attention. So if you respond
Mm-hmm.
to it, then they have the attention that they want. And
Mm-hmm.
well, I don't want to give haters what they want, but they,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they, like I said, they can help me grow, because sometimes they have a point, so they give me another point of view, and maybe I can work on it, maybe not. But like I said, I think that will only help you grow.
Yes. So I'm trying my best not to talk about myself. You know what I'm going through, Delano. Ryan
Yeah,
knows it. It's so hard when you're put in that microscope of having someone like watch your every move as well and then
yeah,
send negativity towards you. Okay.
I know.
What else? Let's see if I have something else that I would want to ask you. Okay, this is something that's very I don't know if you're familiar with this question. How would you describe the world to someone who is blind?
Ooh, how would I describe the world for someone who is blind?
Hmm.
I think that I would describe the world that it is everything and nothing at the same time. That the world is what you self, what you make of it. Because there are a lot of positive things in this world, but also a lot of negative things in this world, and it's what you focus on. Those are the things that you're going to see. So if you focus on all the negative thoughts and things in this world, then your life is probably going to be negative as well. But it's always also the other way around. So if you focus on the positive things and the positive sides, then I think that that grows as well. That you see more of those things, and your life gets more optimistic and positive as well.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's what I would say. You see what you focus on.
Hmm.
The world is what
Okay.
you make of it.
Yes. It's very beautiful, Delano. So, Delano, I have a message here. The person wants to remain anonymous.
Okay. Wow.
she she's curious. Is Delano single or taken?
Ooh, a personal question here. Oh, yeah, I'm single right now.
Ladies, pay attention.
Well, and I think that's also for a reason. I just work a lot of myself, and self-development is really
Mhm.
important for me. So I don't put aside my goals for everyone, and sometimes that's really hard to to yeah to have a relationship with someone like that. I think, but yeah,
Okay, so thank you so much, Ilano, for answering those difficult passion questions.
no problem.
Okay, let's move to our next segment. We call it Fast Stop. You'll
Yeah.
have 3 minutes to answer as many questions as possible. So these are usually this or that questions or a direct question, the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay, I will set the timer
Okay,
here.
it's
Let
gonna be a
me
tricky one,
just.
I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So to our viewers, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and we'll address them after the fast stop. So stop sending me DMs and comment. Okay. So Delano, are you ready?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, you have 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes. Okay, and no sleep or no food.
Ooh, no sleep, definitely.
Okay. Action movies or horror movies.
Action,
Time or money.
time.
Cats or dogs.
Ooh, dogs,
Swimming or hiking.
swimming,
Winter or summer.
summer,
Summer or spring.
summer,
Summer or fall.
summer, all the way.
Pop or rock.
Pop,
Pizza or pasta.
pizza,
Cookies or candy.
cookies,
Day or night.
day.
Your celebrity crush.
Ooh, my celebrity crush. I don't even have one. Yeah, medicine beer. I think that's the one.
Hmm. Your dream country to visit.
America right now.
Favorite country that you have visited.
Curacao,
Netflix or YouTube.
Netflix,
Phone call or text.
phone call.
Cardio or weights.
With
Facebook or Instagram.
Instagram,
Ice cream or frozen yogurt.
ice cream.
Listening to music or listening to podcasts.
Music.
Cake or pie?
Pie.
Swimming or sunbathing?
Swimming.
Big party or small gathering?
Small gathering.
What do you miss the most about okay, let's skip that. Football or basketball?
Basketball.
What would you do if you see your ex?
Ooh, just say hello. I hope that everything is great with her.
Football or basketball?
Basketball.
Work hard or play hard?
Both, but work hard first.
What's worse, doing the laundry or doing the dishes?
What is worse?
Yes, doing the laundry or doing the dishes?
I think dishes.
Bath or shower?
Shower.
Waxing or shaving?
Shaving.
Blonde or brunette?
Brunette.
Lights on or lights off?
Lights off.
Burger or pizza?
Pizza.
Pancakes or stroop waffles?
Pancakes.
What do you look for in a partner?
Ooh. Honesty. Honesty. Open and honest.
Mm-hmm. Iced coffee or hot coffee?
Iced coffee.
Okay, time's up. Thank you so much.
I hope I did well.
Yes, you did.
There were some pretty hard questions though. So I need to answer that. Okay.
That's why it's called fast up. So
Yeah, it was good.
I have to go easy on the questions. I got reprimanded yesterday because I accidentally read something from the the naughty list.
Oh, that's
Yes.
why. Lights on, lights off. Okay. Okay.
So fast talk is a normal game in Philippine show business. So
Mhm.
there is a talk show where if someone um becomes a guest, it's part of the segment, and even some of the questions are daring. So I'd rather not
Hmm.
ask those questions.
It's no problem. No problem. I'm an open
Yeah.
book.
Okay. I'll tell you the other questions later on.
Okay. Okay. I'm
Okay.
curious.
So let's proceed in reading the comments of our viewers. Okay, Curry is back with another comment. Delano is such a great speaker. I do really enjoy every single words from him. He really articulated and on point. Wishing you all the best. P.S. I also heard Shawn Mendes' voice in him.
Wow, that's a compliment. Thank you. Thank you. Very well.
Yes. And looks like our viewers are bantering with each other. Fritz also agrees. Does Delano sing?
Ooh. Well, not professionally, but there are some friends of mine that say that I can sing. So,
Mhm.
do you like to hear that? Maybe I will record
Yes.
something for you guys. For the fans, everything for the fans.
Maybe it's going to be a special. Everyone tune in on my vlog because Delano and I will have another session offline. So could be extra content for all of you.
Maybe, maybe.
Okay, from your number one fan. The
I
pageant
am.
world needs more Delano now.
Thank you, Brian. Again, thanks.
Okay, we have from Angeli Bautista Lapping. Hi, Josh. Go, go, go. Okay, thank you so much, Angeli, for tuning in. Angeli was my former colleague when I worked for a big company, and she's very
Mm.
supportive of me. So, thank you so much, Angeli, for tuning in. Okay, so interesting. From Fritz. With
Okay.
this interview, I can say Delano is the one to beat. He really speaks good and with substance, looking for the best of you in Misters of the Netherlands.
Thank you. Wow, that's again a great compliment. Thanks, guys.
Mhm. Yes, okay, finally someone from the Netherlands, Kaylee Donkers, proud best
Yeah,
friend over here. Go D.
yeah, that's my best friend over there. Thanks for the support and that you're
Thank
watching.
Thank you, Kaylee. Hmm. So, from Misters of the Netherlands, good job, Delano, and thanks, Joshi. We will send you some Dutch waffles. Oh, you better. You better.
It's probably Ryan. It's probably Ryan. Thanks,
Because
Ryan.
it's been a year for me. Yeah. Like, because the last one that I got was from them when Paul came here. So I'm
Yeah.
like
Wow.
on a Stroop Waffles withdrawal. I mean, nothing compares to the ones that come directly from the Netherlands.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first
We
time
can.
I discovered Stroop Waffles was when I had a layover. I took KLM, so KLM is like based in the Netherlands, right? And they had
Mhm.
like those cookies
Mhm.
in one of my meals on the plane, and yeah, ever since I got hooked.
Well, we can just bring more the next time that we're over there. That you have like
Yes.
enough for a year.
Yes, one suitcase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, I remember that there's an elimination tomorrow.
There is. Yeah.
So, how are you feeling?
Pretty confident actually. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of guys that deserve it. I think everyone deserves it, but I really work hard for it. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe some people have more talent than I have, but I don't think there are a lot of people that can outwork me. So I think that I will be in the top 33 this time.
Yeah, so I wish you all the best, Delano.
Thank
I'm
you.
also very nervous to find out who makes the cut. I mean, I heard there's going to be a shop. So
Okay.
if
It's
I go
always
to
tough to let
the,
people go.
if I get a heart attack tomorrow, it's probably because of it. So
Okay.
do you have any final words for our viewers?
Any final words? Like I said, my main thing is, guys, believe in yourself. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, you can do it. I know that you can do it. Just keep working. Times may be hard, but you can just do it. I believe in you guys. So go get it. Go after your dreams. You can, of course, follow me in my journey on Instagram. I'm more active than on
Mhm.
Facebook. Dilano low underscore DK. Then you find me. Also, of course, Pageants Mobile. Follow them as well. Keep everyone posted. And Joshi, not forget Joshi. He's a great guy, so follow him as well.
Yeah, so thank you very much for promoting Pageant Mogul Delano. And for those who want to watch this interview again, it will be uploaded in my YouTube channel, The Daily Joshi. And yes, the uploaded video will have additional content. So watch out for it, you guys. So
Go check it out. Like,
yeah,
subscribe, everything on Joshi, guys.
yeah. So thank you again, Delano, for your time. I know
No
it's
problem.
last minute, so for everyone's knowledge, I just asked Delano exactly one day ago. Like,
Yeah, that's
and,
why I don't have my shares. So sorry, guys. It's
yes,
at home.
hmm and I don't want you to travel 2 hours. Is it back and forth or 2 hours one way? It's like too much.
2 hours back and forth.
Okay,
Yeah,
but still.
yeah, still, indeed.
So again, thank you so much everyone for tuning in and catch me again this week. Okay, so there's a few more interviews coming up, and there's 44 of them. Well, let's say tomorrow there's going to be 33. I have three down, so 30 more to go. Hopefully. So good night, Philippines, and have a wonderful Sunday to the rest of the Netherlands. Thank you and
Good
good
night.
evening. This is
Thank you
Pageant
for
Tea with
having me.
Daily Joshi. Bye.